extremely hot. But I was meaning to make this video for a while now. Okay. Is artist, a soul artist, singer, pop star, whatever you want to call it. But he was an artist back in the 80s. Okay, he was very popular in the 80s, I think 70s, 80s, around that era. He, up till he died, he was just very famous. That name spells it for you guys. But make sure you guys go ahead and take. Oh wow, what happened? Take a closer look. Make sure you guys check out his music if you do not know much about him. Welcome to the Oracle of the Future. I am your Oracle where I tell the truth, okay? Not only do I tell the truth, you will discover the truth here of what is really going on, okay? So let's get started. Today we're going to dive deep into James Brown. About James Brown, 5 years ago, back in 2020, it seemed like a lot of things that I envisioned back then is coming. Um, 2020 is long. I remember back then, I just, and he kept like singing, and I would hear that, and then I would, after I would hear that, I would see his face, or there was like a group of women or something. I'm not quite sure who they were, but they were inside this room, and we were listening to a radio, okay, and I heard his voice. So it was something that I needed to look into way back then, but I didn't have the chance to. So now that we're in 2024, um, it popped up again with James Brown. But this time it's the song, It's a Man's World. So both times it's indicating his music, and it indicates him. So he's sending some type of message or signal in his music, or he did. Okay, this is what he did. Um, right when I was decoding the song, It's a Man's World by him, I actually saw something regarding his. No, you're not late, Aiden. You just missed the first 2 minutes. Not that bad. If anything, just watch the replay for the beginning. But I was just basically describing what led me to do this video regarding James Brown. I had a vision way back in 2020 about him, where I heard him singing "It's a Man's World" like loudly in a radio. And then I saw his face, and I was in a room with other women, and they kept looking at the radio, and I didn't understand that vision. To this day, I still don't. And then recently, fast forward to 2024, it happened again. Hello, Yari. Hey, you guys. I missed you guys in the last lives. So fast forward to 2024, I had a vision again about him, but this time it was showing me the behind the scenes, what happens with artists. There's something significant about the music industry or the industry in general that goes on that people don't know. But he was showing me, it's something like he showed me when he signed a deal. Okay, something about him signing a contract. And we're gonna dive deep into the song that It's a Man's World. But he was signing a contract, right? And I see him very, very happy. You guys, it's very hot, so if you get, it's hard to see the comments. But um what I saw was he was very happy. He was inside a room with a whole bunch of white men. It wasn't just white men in the room, but he was in there. He was happy to sign this contract. But the thing is, he didn't know what was written. Um, so I'm getting that why he was so happy is because whoever gave him that contract made it seem that it was like the best deal ever. Like, this is going to change his life forever. This is good. So he was excited. He didn't read the fine print. Okay, so this is a contract that he didn't read the fine print. However, he didn't read the fine print. Hi. He didn't read the fine print, and then I saw like a string connected to the contract. It was connected to the white men that I see in the room. It connected back to them. So how I define that is there's a string attached to it. But I'm seeing James Brown reaction. Like he's excited. Like he was happy that he signed the contract based off what they told him. But he didn't read the contract. And these men were so happy when he did it, but I saw a string attached to it. So when I saw that vision, one, I had to piece everything together. But what I gather is he saw it wasn't the best for him. It ended up being beneficial for these individuals. So what I was able to see is behind the scenes of what goes down. So and then right after that, I see him performing. This is like back in like 70s, 80s, I think 80s. Cause this look old. Okay, so I'm seeing him on stage performing, and he's performing this song. It's a man's world, and he has this big smile as he's performing, but then I see him do something with his leg. Like you know how we do this behind our hands, like promise. You say yeah, we promise, and you do this and you put it behind your back. It's like as if you're hiding something, right? As if you're hiding something. I'm seeing he did the same thing. Did it freeze you guys? Oh, not did it. Okay. Whoa. What happened? Are we back? Is everything okay? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. So how's the connection? It's in and out? No. Okay. Let me try to go inside. It's back now. I'm outside, so I thought the connection would be better. Okay. So going back to what I said, you know how we go like this and we put it behind our backs when we try to hide something? I saw him do that with his legs as he's performing. He's doing like some type of, he crossed his legs and he's performing. But he has this big smile. It's a man's world. And then when he's like performing that, I'm seeing in the corner these same white males that told him to sign the contract looking at him. But they look and like they was looking at him, but the way that they were looking, I don't understand why they were looking at him in that way. It wasn't anger or anything, but they was looking at him like they didn't trust him, right? That's how I perceived it. And James Brown just looked like he is having a good time, like he's just performing, everything's okay. Oh, thank you, Aiden. I would love for to hear it. Yeah, so everything like so he was doing that, like he was acting like everything was okay, but it keeps referencing there was a string attached to his contract, and then I saw gold coins, so it has to do with his money. And I remember back in 2020 when I had this vision of hearing his voice on the radio. I remember watching while I was doing my research, I was watching an interview of him where he said that it's very important that we read our contract, because he admitted that he was ignorant when he first got into the game. So I feel like he realized something too late of what he have done, but he tried to correct his wrong somehow. But he didn't tell anybody how he did it. Okay, but it's like he left something behind to, I don't know, it's like he left something where they can't get something. I don't know what the contract was of what. I feel like it was more than money. It wasn't like a typical contract. It was more than money. So I tried to code the song the best way that I can, but based off the song, people think that, oh, if you can look at the song, the way that our world is shaped, it seems like it's only like masculine man, like it's made by a masculine man, but it belongs to the woman. So I don't know. I feel like he was sending messages in his songs. He's not the only artist that did that. Michael Jackson did the same thing. They both did as well. If you guys pay attention to their music, he left something in his music. Connection is bad. I'm going back inside with this connection. It keeps freezing. Uh, the entertainment industry is a big pyramid scheme for these entities where they recruit humans. Yes, but not just humans. They recruit special people with special talents. Okay, and these special people with special talents don't know that they're special, so what they do, they deceive them, and these people sign a contract. They think they're signing a contract of like a movie deal or a music deal, and not realizing there's more to the story. So it's very important that you read the fine print, and I feel like it's more to the story, because most of the time these artists end up dead. Why? They always say that they commit suicide or a drug overdose. It's always a drug overdose or a suicide, or it's always those main two. You notice that? And if it's murder, it's very. If it's murder, it's gonna be like something that can't be solved. Okay, but it's always suicide or drug overdose. So they get you on that too. But I really feel like what people have been saying about, oh, the music industry is evil and all that stuff, I feel like it goes deeper than that. But I feel like if you're ignorant and you go into the music industry and you sign deals, you don't know what you're signing. This is more than a business. Okay, I gotta say that it's like they profit off of you, like you are their property, and I'm not talking about out of money. It's like out of like a soul contract, like out of your own soul contract. Let's just say that these artists was always meant to be, they were always meant to be in the music industry. If somehow the music industry knows that, it's like they have a list of who's supposed to be. I don't know how they know this, you guys, but I saw this before too, but it has to do with CIA. Like I saw them have a list of names of people who's supposed to be in the music industry, that's supposed to come in and that has been in it. There's a list of names. I don't know how they know it unless they read people's soul contract. I don't know how they do it, but there was a list of names, and that's how they got these people, because they don't know who they are or what that they were always meant to be stars. It's like they sign. It's like they sign their gifts to them or their talent or something. They sign something like they want to get, like they come to you. They make it seem like you just arrived there. Hold on. But the whole time it's like they know when certain people. Let me know if you guys are still in. I apologize. You guys know my phone is really. If it keeps going in and out, I'm just gonna restart the live. Their connection or not. So just write in the comment, oh, it's bad, it's clear. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna restart.